I've just come from a meeting with the board. I informed them of my decision to resign as clinical lead.
This is my daughter.
The job that needs someone who is ruthless, ambitious, and absolutely at the top of their game. Do you think of anybody who fits that description?
How many times have you tried? Where are you? Okay, hold it for me, Kay. I'm right behind you. Try him again. Sorry. Anything? Sorry, room for one more. I need a recipient here and assess for theatre within the hour. What's he playing at?
No idea. He knows he should have his page on him at all times.
What's the problem, Kay?
We've been offered a heart, but our first choice has gone AWOL.
Who is it?
Peter Doolin.
Oh, I know Peter. Bit of a handful, isn't he?
What's the domestic situation?
He lives with his partner. I've tried him too, but
I'm not prepared to lose this heart. Let's call Denise Bailey in and kick this thing off. I know it's a shame about Peter, but it's the last chance for Denise, so let's give it a go.
OK.
All right, I'll be in Loftwood's old office. Come and find me.
OK.
Mrs. Beecham? What is that?
Smoked salmon. Oh, come on. Has no one heard of MRSA? Can we get this cleaned up, please?
Oh.
I just think it's the end of the trail. A hamper?
Well, all we need now is a bit of black pepper.
What do you think it is?
Oh, I think it's salsa.
Let's hope that's all it is. Excuse me? Can I leave this? Hello? Excuse me?
Ah, it looks like somebody's trodden on it. Ah, there was a lemon to go with that. I don't suppose you, thank you.
I'm afraid your salsa suffered the same fate.
Yes, I don't make plastic bags like they used to. Thank you, thank you.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Elliot Hope.
And what are you doing here, Elliot?
Isn't this cardiothoracics?
Yes, I mean in this office.
Oh, right, yes, I'm a surgeon. At least that's what I trained for. I'm replacing one of the cardiothoracic surgeons here.
Well, I'm Connie Beecham, the surgeon you're replacing. Maybe a bit surprised to find I'm still working here.
Yes. Sorry, have I got the wrong office? This is where they sent me. Said someone would meet me.
Well, it can't be me. I've got to rush down to AAU. I'll fill you in when I get back.
Are you, staying on at Holby, then?
Well, that's up to the board. But there might be a change of plan. I may take on Teddy Loftwood's position instead.
Clinical lead?
Yes. Only name in the hat. Be my guest to use this place. I'll put the box down there, thank you. My boxes. Office comes with the job.
And if you need anything, I'm just down the hall.
I need to get hold of the chairman. You wouldn't happen to have his number?
Hi, what have you got for me?
Squashed male, Ken Downing. Chest X-ray.
Thanks.
Let me do that. Find out what's happened to our theatre slot and hurry up the scanner.
Hi, Ken. What happened?
Accident.
Let the dog see the rabbit. Story from the ED as follows.
Are you okay?
Fine. Crushed by a forklift. Big one. Up against something.
Another forklift.
Right.
He's tachycardic, hypertensive, in great pain. He's got a pelvis fracture, which the orthopods will pin in theatre as soon as one comes free. Got fluid in his abdo.
What's the cardio injury?
We've got bilateral breath sound, so no pneumothorax.
He looks a bit breathless, though.
I've got a crepitus in his neck. Query ruptured esophagus.
What's happened to my nurse?
Right, Ken, I'm going to have to feel your neck. Sorry about this. I know it's painful. Yeah, OK. I agree. Does it take two of you for an abdo injury?
No.
Aren't you supposed to be sorting for your exams?
Well, yes, but somebody told me about this procedure that it would be really good for me to learn.
I'd like to assist with the repair.
Well, if there's no trouble, I know you're really busy.
No, it's important. I'd be happy to show you. Maybe we can get us some straight alphas. You deserve it.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you. Thanks for the tip.
What or who has gone up your nose this morning?
No one.
Lola, I know you too well.
Ken, we're on your case now. Not long.
Thank you. Right, I'll see you in theatre.
Yeah, Connie, I do appreciate what you're doing for Diane. I know that this isn't an easy time for you.
It isn't?
Well, you know, with this new guy, what's his name? Loftwood's replacement.
Oh, no, I'm replacing Loftwood. Elliot Hope's replacing me.
They made him clinical lead. Don't tell me you haven't heard.
Well, I have now.
Connie,
No. It's fine, I had to hear from someone. Who better?
Miss Beecham, it's Denise Bailey.
Angela, hello. Denise, how are you doing? Very pleased, Connie. Yeah? Oh, where are we?
Oh, we're in Bay 2.
Okay, let's go. I hear you've been treated well at the hospice. A telephone for every bed.
They've been great.
Made a lot of friends, haven't you?
Yeah, with all the nurses.
Good. Right, well, bear with us while we set up. You know the drill. All right, thank you. How is she?
They say she might go on as long as Christmas, but been a struggle.
Well, we'll soon know if the donor heart's healthy, and we'll see how Denise is and take it from there. Okay?
Miss Beecham.
1 minute, please.
Well, call me old-fashioned, but I think she needs to be told. Come in.
Hello?
Will you excuse me? No, I think somebody just did it for you. Mind your back. Look, you have this place. I'll find a corner elsewhere.
Corner? What have you got here?
They said it had a fridge. I've grabbed some cold cuts. We're in this B&B for now. The landlady's straight out of psycho. What she does to cabbage should be illegal.
Right.
No trouser press.
Yeah, whatever. About the clinical lead, congratulations.
Oh, no.
No, really. It's nothing to do with you. I needed a nudge to leave, and now I've got it. It's yours.
I've got to go and shake hands with the medical director. Show sufficient awe. It's performing miracles in Theatre 1. But look, about this place, it's not important to me.
No, it's not important to me either. I'm just glad to know what they think of me.
Miss Beecham, Peter Doolan's here.
What?
He was already in the hospital when Kay paged him. Emergency admission. Came into the ED this morning.
Oh, please.
Somebody arranged for him to be sent up here to be assessed for theatre, but Kay didn't get the message, so she went to try and head them off. As you can see, she must have missed them.
Mrs. Beecham?
Peter, hi, how are you?
Had some pain last night. Just when you think you've reached the end of the rope, your luck turns, eh?
We were in the right place for it.
1 second, Peter. I just need a quick word with the surgeon.
What happened?
Peter's pager fell out of his jacket on their way in.
What?
It went off in the ambulance a mile down the road. Peter may have been top of the list, but he's not named as the recipient.
But that's not his fault, Kay, is it? Oh, come on. We have to consider him. That's why he's here.
That's why Denise is here, and it's her name I put forward to the retrieval team. We cannot name 2 people for 1 heart.
Well, we just did, okay? And I'm not prepared to lose that heart to another hospital. How much of that did you get?
Enough. Let me help.
No, it's my call.
That's understood, but, you know, I feel for you. This is a very difficult situation.
I'll be fine.
And Peter Doolin is, in fact, my patient now from Loftwood's old list, since that's who I've replaced.
Right, Tricia, would you get Mr. Hope Peter's notes, please? Let's keep those patients very separate.
Thank you. She's not met Peter before, then?
No, she's only met Denise.
That could have gone better, don't you think?
Where are they taking me?
We brought her in for assessment. We had to. Peter, this is Mrs. Beecham and our new consultant, Mr. Hope.
How are you?
I need a new heart.
Now who's flapping?
Oh, shut up.
Well, they need to examine the new heart very carefully, and we need to make sure you're well enough before we go any further.
Well enough. Sounds a bit Irish to me.
Fit enough for theatre. There's lots of tests. May I?
Which one of you two's the boss?
Peter, have you got some fluid in your lungs?
Yeah, that's not news.
200 milligrams dopamine IV and 50 of saline. 8 millimoles magnesium. Reduces your fluid.
And you're sure that's okay with her?
Oh, I'm sure she won't mind. We'll need a urine sample for sugar and protein, FBCs using these, liver function test, CPK test. I'll do an echo and an ECG. And then I'll come back for the rest.
So am I going to get this heart or not?
We have to consider both parties, Peter, but your chances are still looking good.
And you just gave 50% of mine away to somebody else. That can't be right.
Stop going on at her. Let her explain.
OK, I'd like to talk to Peter for a moment. Would you let the other party know what's happened? Sure, thank you. If you would like to talk to someone like that...
Yeah, solicitor. So who decides?
I do. I decide if the heart is OK, if both patients are well enough.
And who deserves it the most?
No. Who has the best chance of a good outcome in the long term?
Yeah, but I was first choice.
I know this is very hard, but please try and trust me.
And, is this other person your patient?
Yes.
And you've got me now, Peter. And I promise you, this will be fair.
I don't hear the boss agreeing with you.
You don't have to, my friend. Take it as read.
$40 milligrams of fusimide bolus and 20 millimoles magnesium as a slow infusion, please. Just need to help your cardiac function along a bit, Denise, OK?
Am I still in with a chance?
Yes. Heart rate's high and BP's low, but your stats aren't too bad.
How long's this other person been waiting?
About the same time.
Stop being so reasonable. You've been turned down 4 times.
It's not about that, Angela.
What made them first on the list?
Come on, you know I can't discuss another patient with you. Denise, I need you to understand this could be a very stressful assessment.
Not likely to say no to it, am I? Been trying for long enough.
How have you been, Denise?
Been fine, yeah. So, fingers crossed, I suppose.
You saw the psychiatrist last week.
She's depressed because she's ill, Kay. And because every time she's offered a crumb of hope, someone tries to take it away from her.
FBCs using these include an iron clotting screen, please. OK, chin up.
Peter's ECG. I've seen better. He's got some way to go before he's fit for theatre. Still trying to stabilise him. What about yours?
Yeah, looking good.
Peter's test results. Just waiting for Mr. Hope.
Where is he?
He's gone to see Denise.
What can you tell me about the person who died?
She can't tell you anything.
I wasn't asking you. What was it, a car accident?
I really don't know.
Motorcycle, maybe? I've been riding for 25 years.
Peter, don't do this.
I'm telling her about my work. I'm a courier. But why shouldn't I? I've known loads of people that come to grief. Can't think of one of them that wasn't a donor.
Well, Peter, your job is irrelevant. OK, it makes no difference to our decision. I have to get...
You don't want me to have it, do you?
Sorry?
I mean, given a chance, you'd get your own patient in.
He's worried about what you might think of us. And I don't mean what he does for a living.
Oi!
Oh, stop it! Nobody here cares what we do when there's nothing on the telly. I'm virtually your wife. Who cleans your house? Whose bed do you share? Everybody knows anyway whether you can talk about it or not.
You shouldn't be here.
How long have you been suffering like this?
I'm honest, since my dad left when I was about 30.
13. Unlucky for some. Hi, we were just talking.
So is he. Thank you. Denise, I'm just going to look at your lab results, OK?
Connie, Denise is...
Improving. Her stats are up?
She told me she's been treated for some time now for depression.
Yes. But she'll be fine.
The antidepressants don't
Maybe
seem...
he's really not bad at all.
White cell count's a bit higher.
13.
What's that number again?
Could be a lab mistake.
I'm sure. What would I know?
Denise, you haven't had a cold recently, have you? Or cough?
She's been fine. Is there a problem?
Okay, bear with me. Oh, there's no chest infection, it's clear.
Yes. If you're happy there's no infection, she's fit for theatre.
I'd like to do the white cell count again. And let's get on a flucloxacillin and gentamicin IV. We need some gases. And let's do the neutrophil count again and chase up their urine test. Well, I don't think there's a problem, but I'm happy to cover all the bases.
Whatever you say, I'm not your boss.
No. Just a precaution. Okay, sit tight. Okay, can I have a word?
Nice talking to you, ladies.
Stop pressing the self-destruct button, Peter, before she gets the wrong idea.
Okay. Oh, we're still waiting on the CPK test. Something wrong?
I can't read the display.
Oh, well, if we have to shoot off.
I may well do, but don't we have a decision to make?
Well, we need somewhere to do it. We need an office.
Mine? Oh, well, what is it? I mean, the spare office?
Thank you.
Yeah, hi.
Peter's CPK test is clear. He hasn't had a heart attack, so...
Good stuff.
Great, thanks. Just hold the line, please. They're ready to go. The heart looks good. They want to know if our patient's ready.
Peter's sats have come up a touch and he's stable, but then again we need to check his blood thiamine. Alcoholic cardiomyopathy carries a greater risk of deficiency, doesn't
Well,
it?
if his thiamin's low, we'll need to correct it, which means he won't be viable for surgery for several weeks.
No.
Then it's yes to Denise.
OK, sorry, wait. I'm not so sure. If Denise has an infection, I can't risk her in theatre.
They won't wait. Other hospitals are on standby.
I know. I can do an ultrasound of the abdomen, see if there is anything.
We're still talking.
Denise was depressed before she had heart disease. Affects her chance of making good use of the heart.
Well, depression's treatable.
Unless you happen to be dead, of course.
Well, that does make it harder, yes.
It's just that she doesn't seem to be doing a good job of tackling it so far.
I'm being paid for a guy crushed by a forklift. I'm never going to make it. Right. It's Connie Beecham here. I know, but we need more time. How long can you wait before clamping?
Yeah, hi.
30 minutes would be great, thank you.
Just a second. Transplant coordinator from St. James. They want the heart. They've got a patient lined up, ready to go.
Yes, if we can't make a decision in the next 30 minutes, it's theirs.
You look dreadful. Your face is as white as a sheet. Why do you have to look so ill all the time? So miserable.
I am ill, and I am.
Spilling your guts to that man. What were you thinking? He's on their side. If you want this heart, you need to try harder. They're writing you off as a quitter. Yeah. Dab a war paint and you're fit to go. Off to radiology? What's that about?
There's a small chance Denise may have an infection. I'm not worried, I just want to make sure.
Maybe this other person won't be any better than she is.
Maybe he won't be ready at all. Okay, we just don't know.
I haven't a prejudice bone in my body, Connie, as well you know, but people like that can make things very difficult these days, can't they? If they cry up a bit, a level playing field, that's all we ask.
Angela, there are no hidden advantages here.
No. Is he quite as desperate as Denise?
Yes. Would you like to take a seat? Elliot, if you feel I'm favouring my patient, I just need you...
No, really. I've got to run.
Oh, how inconvenient.
Mr. Stoner, Theatre 1?
Sucking up to the boss?
You need to stop dithering.
I tell you, if you really want to help me make this decision, why don't you break your pager again? Ignore the call. Won't tell.
I could do, but at the end of the day, it's still your decision to make. I've no doubt that whatever you do, it'll be totally fair.
This way. Oh, come on, Tricia. What do you reckon? Either that man is incredibly smart or he's incredibly stupid. Oh, great, another one that sits on the fence. Oh, heartening. Let's get our results. Thank you.
Antonesis, WBC, and urine.
These are fine. Scan's clear and there was a lab mistake. There's no infection.
And Kay wants a word.
What? Oh, God. Tell her to wait a minute. Okay.
How's she doing?
Oh, good, good. There's no infection.
So she can have the operation?
Denise, you're fine for theatre.
She's got it.
Tell us all what the score is, not just your own side.
What?
How bad is your friend, John?
What?
How many more chances will he get? My daughter will get none. Perhaps you'd like to meet him. Tell her why she shouldn't have it.
Why don't you come and tell him why he shouldn't?
If he was a proper man, he'd stand aside.
He was a what?
She's my blood. It isn't the same.
That's enough. That's enough. I'm sorry, she's upset. Oh, right. I need to look at Peter's stats again and give me the theatre list form, please.
Hi. Peter's lungs are looking good now, I think. His blood thiamin's fine. All the other tests are fine. Cooking with gas.
Then they're both fit for theatre.
I'm afraid your time's up. We need a decision.
How was theatre?
Oh, I sort of got lost.
Right, tell them to start clamping you. The time's now 11:35.
Thanks.
I'd like to ask a favour, if you have a window in your busy day. My patient will be going to Darwin Theatre as soon as I can get them there. I need to speak to you first. I'd be really grateful if you could get them on bypass. Time's running out now.
Sure, no problem.
It's all organised. Heart's on its way.
Peter, I can now offer you this heart.
Me?
Yes. There's very little difference between the two of you in terms of how you're doing theatre, but you were first because I believe you have the best chance in the long run, best use of the heart, and I've no reason to go back on that.
Thank you.
So, unless you have any other questions for me, I'd like to get you in there straight away. The heart will be here soon. I'd like to have you on bypass when it arrives.
You okay?
Yes, just stop touching me. Just... Yes, thank you.
Have you...
I'm sorry, Connie.
I'm afraid I have some very bad news for you. We can't talk here.
No, that's not... She's fine. You just said so.
Let's go and talk to Denise together and I'll explain.
What? That you've suddenly decided after all these months to betray us? You two-faced lying...
Angela, please.
She's as good as dead.
Angela.
Don't Angela me. I believed in you. I thought you were our friend.
Diane, I'm so sorry. I forgot that you...
Don't worry. No, I found somebody else who could show me.
No, really, I should have called.
We were busy, and the new guy, he walked into the wrong theatre and gave up a lot of his time. Didn't have to.
How did he do?
He was great. Yeah, he was really good. Real team player. Breath of fresh air.
He's everywhere.
Hmm?
That...
Can I call you back?
Diane thinks I let her down.
She's a big girl. She's not the only one getting a raw deal around here.
Oh, I'm sure everyone feels I'm getting exactly what I deserve.
What is the big deal about the clinical lead anyway? It was just a glorified union rep.
He can't even eat properly.
You're having a bit of a day of it, then.
I've, had a big decision to make. Is he stupid or something?
No, I don't think so.
Well, if he's not, he's playing a game, and I'm not going to stoop to his level.
Oh, go on.
I don't do this crying. You know, any minute now he'll walk through that door. Lost,
What's the decision? The heart transplant. Have you made up your mind, or...?
Yes. I can live with it. It's the right decision.
You could always pass the decision.
Onto him. Come on, Rick. I'm having a bad day, not a breakdown. I'm so sorry. It was such a close call.
It's okay, Connie. It's not your fault. It's mine.
No.
Speech and Theatre's calling you.
Okay, tell them I'll be there. Don't give up, Denise.
No.
You're still top of my list.
But you won't be here, Connie.
No, I won't.
I don't think anyone else would keep trying. You know us.
Kay will be here.
Kay doesn't think.
What?
Oh, stop it. You're feeling a bit down. It's hardly surprising. We pick ourselves up and we fight.
Mum, let me finish. I'm trying to tell her.
She knows you're disappointed.
Stop telling me how I feel. You're always doing it. I can't go on. Let me go, Mum. Please. I'm sorry. I can't do this anymore. I'm only trying because I'm scared of letting you down. I've got nothing left.
Angela, I think you should...
You don't need to tell me. I already know I have to. It's just hard. And I've got to hear it, but not today. When you're back in the hospice, we'll talk, and if you still feel the same way, please go.
If you don't take this heart, Peter, it will go to waste. Okay, you scared?
Am I?
Well, then what's the problem?
I just can't work out why you chose me and not...
Denise? I can't give her this heart. I can't be sure she'll recover.
Why can't you send it to another hospital?
There's no time. Why shouldn't you have it? If you're not scared.
Because I'm willing to wait. Not everybody has that luxury.
You can't be so sure you have that luxury either.
Do I deserve it?
Listen to me. You are 40 years old. You love life. Otherwise, you wouldn't be so scared of losing it. And there's John. Peter, you need this heart. And John needs you.
Whose is it? Is it a man or a woman's?
A woman, sir. Does it make any difference? Oh, really, don't be so disappointed. A woman's heart's about the best you can get. Smaller, but it lasts longer.
How old?
She was 25. I don't know how she died. But the heart's healthy. She lived well and she looked after herself.
And if her family knew about me...
I know exactly what they would say.
Don't waste it.
Peter, you can hate yourself for what you are, but you can't change it. And you can't help the way you feel about John. Somebody loves you. You'd be amazed what a difference that can make.
I've got a request. Just in case something goes wrong.
I always think of the donor at this point. What do you think about a moment like this?
How long smoked and crushed salmon keeps at room temperature, as a matter of fact.
Do you like your food, Elliot?
I like good food. Good food, good wine, good women. Oh, my blood sugar's in my boots.
Right, will someone run and get Mr. Hope's food shopping, please?
OK, it's done. In the jar.
Lovely. 3 aprons.
Just put a little bow on it.
Really should go straight to histology.
Well, it will.
OK, but I really don't know what he'll say.
So, have you decided yet? Staying or going?
None of your business.
What's the big deal about being clinical lead? It's up for renewal in 3 months anyway. What would it give you?
What does it give you?
I thought you wanted to be medical director, to be queen. I think you've got a chip on your shoulder.
Well, that's because you're not a woman. Tell me, what does your wife do, Is she a consultant?
Cross clamp needs to come off. We'll have to preserve the heart with cardioplegia.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Cut. Clamp off.
You don't have to leave Holby, and you know it.
Let's start ventilating, please. We'll be coming off bypass fairly soon. No. No electrical activity.
Complete heart block.
Right, let's get the patient wires in, please.
59/37.
Well, there's a good capture into the bracket. Where's the pressure?
Coming up. I love it when it does that. The thing is, if I were to sit in that big office that I don't want, wearing a 10-gallon hat and polishing my star, I could quite understand.
I do hope you're not offering to share it with me. That would be too kind. No, that's fine, Elliot. Really, I can finish off here, thank you. Enjoy your salmon. It's left at the stairwell.
Peter had a request before surgery.
Is that...
Hi.
Oh, hi.
You're welcome.
How did it go?
Good. Angela, I'm sorry.
I think it's you who needs to apologise. You've treated Mrs. Beecham with contempt. No, she won't listen to me. Well, hang on. What are you doing?
You can have that desk.
I'll ring you back. Now she's taking over my desk. She's hardly likely to stop there, is she? Oh, let me. My stuff in your way. Let's get this straight. We're equals, right? I might be clinical lead, but you're...
I'm Queen.
Oh, it's a Senac, isn't it?
Spot on. Would you? It used to hang over there.
I think it'll look better over here. What do you think?
We'll see.
No, it's fine. After you.